Yo, what's cracking, everybody? We are both on TikTok and on YouTube today, which is cool. But we're streaming and we're talking about week 6 starts and sits, man. So if you guys got some tough questions, obviously throw them into the chat. I am going to be getting to as many questions as humanly possible here today before we start the 10 a.m. games here, the early set of games, 10 a.m. on the West Coast, because I'm on the West Coast because it's the best, baby. Let's go. Anyways, but yeah, if you guys got some questions, obviously throw them my way. But today we're rocking Demon Slayer, and we're gonna try to and try to rock and win some leagues and some matchups today. But yeah, man, I see a bunch of people in the chat already. Eric Zubert, Thomas Leos, Darren Terrell, Michael Parler, Greco. What's up, dude? And actually, we'll start with your question here, Michael. We got Trey Sermon versus Indianapolis, or Chase Brown versus the Giants. I'm going Trey Sermon. It's not Trey Sermon versus Indy, obviously, but yeah, no, we got Trey Sermon going today, and for sure, yeah, we like Trey Sermon. No Jonathan Taylor. I was going to say Jonathan Gannon for some reason. Jonathan Taylor going today. Trey Sermon's an absolute must start. Gave you 18 PPR points last week, right? So we're good. We're good with Trey Sermon today in relief for sure. Chase Brown came up with that injury midweek here, so I'm a little bit worried about that injury, but he should be good to go too. But man, sometimes these guys who pick up injuries midweek, they do scare me just a little bit. Ace, I see you over here on the TikTok side, man. Start Eckler or Hubbard. I have Eckler ranked extremely high, and it's because the matchup against Washington is too nice. So if I'm not mistaken, I think I've got Eckler. Hold on, let me find out where I've got Eckler here. By the way, you guys can find all my rankings on the site sleeperkingfootball.com. And let's see where we are. Come on. Austin Eckler is a top 15 fantasy running back for me today. By the way, if y'all would hook me up, man, you know what would be dope is if you guys, I talk about all my sleepers. I talk about ranking starts and sits on my podcast, actually. Sleeper King Football podcast. If you guys want to go check it out there, I'm just trying to build up that base just a little bit, man. That would be awesome. Ace, I appreciate the follow, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. We got somebody named Sexy Dadbot join the chat, yo. Okay, what's going on? I like it. Anyways, Jacob, pick 3, Olave, Mooney, McLaurin, Wandale. All right, well, listen. If I have to pick 3, I almost think that I know Mooney has been pretty good. I think I sit down Mooney. I like McLaurin this week. I like Wandale. McLaurin is supposed to be in a little bit of a shootout against Baltimore, and Baltimore's given up a lot of production to receivers. They've just given up a lot of production, period. You know, they just haven't been as good with Mike McDonald gone to Seattle now. So, yeah, I'm not 100% trusting Rattler either, so I understand the question. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Rattler I could also see Rattler saying, you know what, screw it. Let me just go feed my guys. Let me just go ahead and feed Chris Olave 15 targets. I could see that happening too. So I'm down for that for sure. So again, by the way, if you guys are just joining in, man, we're obviously getting ready for week number 6. If you guys got some starts and sits, throw them my way. I am on both YouTube and on TikTok right now. We're simulcasting, baby. We're simulcasting. Yeah, if you're on the TikTok side, if you guys would go ahead and like and subscribe. Actually, if you're on both sides, if you guys would like and subscribe, man, that would be awesome. I would appreciate y'all to the channel. RJ Zay on the YouTube side here. What's good? What's good with you, RJ? Amari Cooper with the trash emoji, or Tank Dell with the emoji, half PPR. Man, you know what? I am of the mindset that I think Tank Dell is probably a safer play. I know he has not been great here to start, 2024. But again, with no Nico Collins, I think they stick. Tank Dell out on the outside, and I think they go and work, man. I like the matchup overall too. So go ahead and give me Tank Dell there, which I know sounds a little, not that great, but we'll find out. We're gonna find out. So RJ, I appreciate you chiming in there. Thomas Fairfield, how are we feeling about Trey Sermon with Flacco? I like him a lot. Shoot, if we know anything about Flacco, first of all, Flacco is just at this point in their careers, Flacco is just a straight up better quarterback than Anthony Richardson. And if we know anything about Flacco, he's not scared to check that thing down, right? So he'll be fine. I like Trey Sermon a lot. And we'll make it work. Yeah, for sure. I think Trey Sermon's a really, really strong play today. As a matter of fact, guys, I think I'm pretty sure I have Trey Sermon ranked pretty high here. Yeah, I've got him as my RB21. I got him as my RB21 this week. So go ahead and give me Trey Sermon. I like him a lot. I think he's going to have a really, really strong game. Pluto, I see you. Devontae Smith or Deontay Johnson? I think the answer is Devontae Smith. And again, if you guys go check out my rankings on the site, sleeperkingfootball.com, I'm pretty sure I've got both guys pretty high. I've got Deontay Johnson as my wide receiver 40, which I know doesn't sound that high, but I don't totally love the matchup against ATL, but I think that is still pretty high. But again, Devontae Smith, Devontae Smith I have as a top 10 fantasy wide receiver. So go ahead and give me Devontae Smith right there. I get it. I just think that Cleveland right now is struggling in terms of in terms of everything, man. They stink right now. Cleveland does, man. But I think Devontae Smith, the passing offense, coming off a bye week, I think they're going to be strong. I think they're going to be very, very strong. So yeah, go ahead and give me Devontae Smith. Actually, I've got A.J. Brown as my wide receiver too. So I think both guys are going to have a pretty strong showing here. Eric Zuber on the YouTube side. Pick one, Shaheed or Trey Tucker. Trey Tucker's so interesting, right? Like, you figure he's got to see 10 targets. Trey Tucker's got to see 10 targets, no? Right? Like, there's nobody catching passes. Devontae Adams isn't playing. Jacoby Myers is likely not playing. Trey Tucker has to see 10 targets here. Rashid Shaheed, I think, is playing with that rookie quarterback in Spencer Rattler, so I am a little bit worried there. This one's tough for me. This one is tough for me. I think I'm still leaning Shaheed because I don't know what Aiden O'Connell is going to give you. Not that I know what Spencer Rattler is going to give you, but I think Rattler's a little bit more of a gunslinger. He can get the ball downfield just a little bit. So, and I also trust the offensive coordinator a lot more in New Orleans versus Las Vegas. So, man, go ahead and give me Rashid Shaheed. CeeDee Lamb pros. For my flex, should it be Sam or Tank? Sam? What you mean, Sam? Sam Laporta? Who are we talking about? Bro, come on, dude. Do not hit me with these one namer like Sam. Hey, who should I start? Should I start Devontae or Smith? Nah, come on, bro. I have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking about. Anthony Chamella, Sermon or Gibson? In the flex today, I think I have Sermon ranked higher if I'm not mistaken, and I think I like Sermon just a little bit more anyways, but let me just double check and make sure for you. Trey Sermon, I've got again as my RB21. I think I have Antonio Gibson. Where do I have him? Antonio Gibson is my RB34. It's a much tougher matchup against Houston. So yeah, go ahead and I will take Trey Sermon there. I don't think I can say this one, but Trey Sermon or Devontae Smith? Trey Sermon or Devontae Smith? That's tough. I am going to lean towards Devontae Smith for the upside, but you know what? Here, I'll say this. If you want floor, give me Trey Sermon. Floor, Trey Sermon all day long. All day long floor. But if you want that, if you want a little bit more upside, I think Devontae Smith probably gives it to you. I just don't know about the touchdown upside for Trey Sermon, guys. He might get in, but they've got strong pass catchers. And so, like, to me, I think the touchdown upside, I think, is a little bit limited overall. And by the way, Tennessee does have a pretty strong defense overall. So, yeah, I'm a little bit concerned in regards to the touchdown upside, but I do think in a PPR format, Trey Sermon's really, really safe. Corn Dog, Kirk Cousins or Daniel Jones, you need a solid 15 plus. I love the fact that you need a solid 15 plus. It really sets the basis for the answer here, right? Look, I think if you need a solid 15, I will go ahead and take I will go ahead and take Kirk Cousins there. Daniel Jones gives you so much more of an interesting upside, though. Cincinnati really has been struggling defensively, and I do think that both guys are pretty safe. But yeah, I'll take Kirk Cousins right there for a solid 15 plus. Hard to, by the way, hard to bench. Really hard to bench Kirk Cousins after the 40-point bomb that he threw down last week, man. So I don't know. Let me go ahead and take Kirk Cousins right there, man. So let's see where we're going. Tierra Diaz, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in the chats in a bit. The Sleeper King is here, baby. The Sleeper King is here. By the way, if you guys read my sleeper column, I did have Caleb Williams as one of my favorite sleeper quarterbacks this week, and boom, here we go. Playing very, very well is Caleb. So yeah, Thomas, I appreciate the kind words, man, but yeah, I appreciate you jumping into the chats more, man, for sure. All right. Do I think I should start Dontavian Wicks? I think Watson is back. I think Watson is back as well. It is so hard to trust Dontavian Wicks, especially after the nightmare fuel that he gave you last week, bro. I just depends on who you have on your bench, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not 100% in on Dontavian Wicks this week because, again, as you mentioned, Christian Watson most likely back. Mert Ozcan, full point, man. Everyone's got Trey Sermon questions. Full point PPR, Trey Sermon at Tennessee or Rico Dowdle against Detroit. I'll go ahead and take Trey Sermon. I don't know. The offense, I think, is going to be better with Joe Flacco. Rico Dowdle, I know he did emerge last week as the go-to running back there for Dallas, and it's supposed to be a pretty high-scoring game against Detroit as well, so I could get burned on this, especially if we're talking about a touchdown. But I think I still trust Trey Sermon a lot more from a PPR perspective, especially full-point PPR, than Rico Dowdle. I don't know, man. Dallas's offense is a little bit of a mess, man. They've got they are lacking wide receivers. Their running back room is a little lackluster. Also, too, I just because Zeke has said some stuff, I just wonder if they try to feed Zeke just a little bit more, man. I think what we got going on here is give me Trey Sermon. Anyways, I'm a little distracted, y'all. Sorry. I'm trying to watch games. We got London going on in the background here. I'm trying to answer two screens at once right now. I'm multitasking my ass off. Let me tell you right now. Rob Royds, what's up, man? Good to see you, boy. Chase Brown or Dobbins? Is Vidal worth an ad? Yes. Vidal. By the way, if you guys have Kimani Vidal on your waiver wire, go pick him up. 100%. Go pick up Kimani Vidal. My dude out of Troy is an absolute stud. He's a baller. And if they give him some work today, man, he could explode. He could explode. But as to your question, though, I hate the matchup this week against Denver. Denver's tough. Denver is tough, man. I'll say this. If you are needing a floor, go ahead and give me Dobbins. No Gus Edwards today. You know that Dobbins is going to get some work here. So I'll say Dobbins for the floor. Chase Brown, I think, has more upside, especially in a matchup against the Giants. So yeah, so there you go. All right, Zach Moss or Alexander Mattingson? No, it's all good, bro. Zach Moss or Alexander Madison? Oh, Zach Moss. Zach Moss, easy. First of all, listen. I know Zamir White's doubtful or questionable or whatever, but it doesn't matter. Even if he doesn't go, I don't care. Madison's not good, bro. Like, Alexander Madison's not good. The offense is not good. The offense is not good either. You know what I'm saying? Alexanderson, 6,000. What's up, man? Should I risk starting James Cook on Monday night or no? Depends on what you got on the bench. I mean, in all the leagues that I'm going in, yeah, I'm starting him. I'm absolutely starting him. But I'm in these like crazy, weird, deep competitive leagues where there's nothing on the waiver wire. CeeDee Lamb, I see you. Tank Dell or Sam Laporta. All right, cool. Zuby, I appreciate the kind words. Thank you so much, man. I am gonna go. Oh man. I think I like Tank Dell right there. He gives you a really good floor, and he gives you really good upside too. So go ahead and give me Tank Dell over Sam Laporta. All right, let's go. RJ, good morning to you, pal. Anytime I see GM, I only think of general manager. So I know it means good morning in the online world, but I see GM, I think my sports fueled brain, we go to general manager. Anyways, man, I appreciate you watching the content, dog. Okay, full point PPR. I got to pick two: Pollard, Mixon, or Jalen Tolbert. I'm picking two. Give me Pollard first of all. I love Pollard. Oh God, I love Pollard this week for sure. And I think I'll go Mixon. Yeah, I'll go Mixon right there. I think he's going to be good. He should be good to go. Tolbert is. I know he showed a lot last week, but I'm still a little bit scared of Tolbert overall. I do think though, again, if we're chasing just a straight floor, if you want a safety pick, give me Jalen Tolbert over Mixon, and I'll tell you why. The injuries, right? Like, I'm not 100% back on the injuries, so I'm a little bit more worried in regards to that. So even as I'm talking through it, man, if I am Placido, I appreciate the follow, man. But yeah, if I'm just chasing that floor, man, go ahead and give me Jalen Tolbert. Again, that injury does a risk for re-injury scares me as well. I mean, shoot, look at Travis Etienne. That's pain. Travis Etienne, that is just straight up pain, bro. Oh, man. So yeah, man, that's tough, bro. Anyways, Placido, I see you. Love or Baker? I'm pretty sure we're in on Baker, no? Or excuse me, I'm pretty sure we're in on Love, no? I've got Jordan Love as my QB3. And don't get me wrong, I like Baker too. I think Baker is in my top 12. He is. He's quarterback 12 for me. Where's Baker? Yeah, Baker. Oh, Baker's just outside my 12. He's a quarterback 13 for me. But I love Jordan Love, dude. Taking on Arizona. Arizona stinks defensively, dude. Jordan Love gonna feast. Hey, let me tell you something about Arizona. Arizona has the second to, I think they have the lowest or the second lowest quarterback pressure rate. Right? They just don't get after the quarterback. And we're talking about Jordan Love, who loves to stay in the pocket. Jordan Love, who, by the way, if y'all are looking for a fun little prop bet, give me the under on Jordan Love's rushing prop, 7.5, which is like a micro number, right? But it's a fun bet because, first of all, he's been under this line, I think 6 of his last 8 games. And like I said, Arizona, the lowest or the second lowest quarterback pressure rate in the NFL. So what does that tell you? That tells you that Jordan Love's not going to have to get out of the pocket very often. And you know for damn well they are not going to design any quarterback carries for Jordan Love given that knee, man. So if you wanted a fun little prop bet, man, give me under 7.5. Give me under 7.5 rushing yards for Jordan Love. But I love Jordan Love this week. I think he's got a really strong matchup against Arizona, and I think he eats. I think he goes absolutely crazy. Okay. Clark Schuyler, I see you, my guy. What's up, man? Good morning to you and all the fellow co-pilots. Yeah, hell yeah. Darren Terrell. Sorry, bro. I missed your question here, dude. Deontay Johnson or Bucky? Oh, we're going Bucky, baby. We're going full Winter Soldier. We're going full Winter Soldier today. Bucky Irving. You know, with Rachaad White out, man, we're good. Deontay Johnson is a strong start, too. He's a very strong start. But, again, his matchup is a little bit more difficult on the board, so go ahead and give me Bucky, man. I like Bucky a lot this week. Ghost, Tracy or Downs? Oh, Tracy. Dude, Tyrone Tracy is legit. Tyrone Tracy's the real deal. I really like Tyrone Tracy. I think he's going to have a really good game. So, yeah, go ahead and give me Tyrone Tracy. Bucky or Dobbins from okay, never mind. I can't read your screen name, dog. It's no, I don't know if it's appropriate or not. Yeah, Bucky or Dobbins. I'm going Bucky. I'm all in on Bucky, man. I'm all in on Bucky. So yeah, we'll go. Austin Slaughter, what's up? Cade Otton versus New Orleans or Muth. I like Muth. A lot more than Cade. Listen, Pat Freiermuth has come around now. And remember, this is Justin Fields. Justin Fields loved throwing the Cole Kmet when he was in Chicago, right? So I think overall, I think we're in on Pat Freiermuth. I think he's got a good opportunity against a Las Vegas defense that is not that good. Okay, Jay, I see you. I appreciate the like on the live. By the way, if you guys would like and subscribe, that would help me out considerably. And again, I would ask that you consider to follow my podcast as well. If you just go search it up, the Sleeper King Football Podcast, if you guys want to follow it there, man. So, yeah. Okay. Jay, Garrett Wilson or Jaden Reed? We're going in on Jaden Reed. Again, we love the matchup against Arizona. I can't believe you got to make that call, though. I mean, how do you not play, Jay, how do you not play both of those dudes? You got to find a way to go play Garrett Wilson and Jaden Reed. You got to find it. You got to find a way. We got to find a way. CD Lamb, I appreciate the like on the live, man. I appreciate that very much. Caden Rogers, Downs or Evans? Josh Downs or Mike Evans? Oh, we're going Mike Evans. Come on. I understand the concern. The Marshawn Lattimore effect is real. And Mike Evans, our guy Mike Evans, hasn't totally been super reliable. But there's the injury to Josh Downs. That's one thing. And overall, all you need is one play from Big Mike to make this worth it, right? So I think overall, I like Mike Evans. It's a lot closer than you would think just on its surface level. But I do like Mike Evans there a little bit, man. So there you go. All right, Jay, you're back. Who do I sit? Diggs, St. Brown, Wilson, or Reed? Oh my God, you have a stacked roster. Yeah, I guess you got to sit. I guess you got to sit Wilson right there. Damn, that is a stacked roster, my guy. That's tough. Anyways, yeah, I mean, you got a stacked roster full of wide receivers, which is great, which is cool. Austin Slaughter, I appreciate you, man. My two credits, Wicks or Najee? Najee feels like the safer floor. Wicks, greater shot of 20 points. Yeah, you know what's crazy? I'm still going to go Wicks right here. Screw it. I'm going Wicks. I mean, what are you missing out with Najee? If you play Najee, what are you missing out on? 7 points? 8 points? Who cares, dude? Screw it. Chase it. Chase that dragon, baby. Let's chase that high with Dontavian Wicks, man. Screw it. I mean, again, and by the way, Jaylen Warren is supposed to come back. So what? I mean, again, what's the upside? I don't know, man. So yeah, yeah, man. I'm all in. If those are my two options, bro, go ahead and give me Dontavian Wicks. Danny Rodriguez, Rico Dowdle, or Trey Sermon? Again, so many Trey Sermon questions. I like Trey Sermon, guys. I like Trey Sermon more than most analysts like Trey Sermon. But I like Trey Sermon a lot. Rico Dowdle, I know emerged a little bit last week, but overall, the Dallas offense is way murkier. Danny Rodriguez, I appreciate the like on the live. Again, if y'all would like and subscribe, that would be dope. Anyways, but the Dallas offense is just not very good. We like CeeDee Lamb there. I think Jalen Tolbert gets some work. We really like Jake Ferguson, but the running back room is really murky. I'm just not feeling it. And Trey Sermon, meanwhile, again, he showed you what the floor is. You know, it's he's going to get you double digits. Like 10 points feels like an absolute minimum for Trey Sermon, with that upside of being, 15 to 18 points, which is dope. Anyways, Kyle Singer. Pick one, full PPR. Keon Coleman. Khalil Shakir if he plays. I don't know if he's going to play, though. Romeo Doubs. I'm not trusting Romeo. I mean, he's supposed to play. How much is he going to play, though, man? Like, I don't know. You might just be, I tell you what, you might just be priced into playing Keon Coleman, So yeah, I don't know. Yo, Abe, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the gift, bro. All right, let's go. What do we got here? Wicks or Pittman? Wicks or Pittman for Abe? It's scary. It's scary, but I'm going Pittman. I think I'm going Pittman here, especially with Joe Flacco. My question to you is this. Do y'all think that Shane Steichen was just playing some gamesmanship, some BS gamesmanship here with Tennessee? Like, that's what it feels like. You can't possibly tell me that somebody is like, yo, I'm about to go on IR with a back injury. My back hurts so bad, I might have to go on IR. I'm not going to practice on Wednesday. I'm not going to practice on Thursday. But all of a sudden, Michael Pittman takes a goddamn senzu bean and is healed up. And not only does he practices in full. He's a full participant in practice. That is some senzu bean shit right there. Like, what? That's crazy, man. Like, I don't know. I definitely feel as if that was like some kind of gamesmanship. But I don't know. I could be wrong. By the way, Jacksonville ends up losing this game 35-16. There's no way Dougie Fresh holds on to his job, right, chat? Like, Doug's done. Doug Peters is done in Jacksonville, right? Like, he might have to buy a commercial flight back. Like, Doug Peterson might have to fly commercial back to the States because there ain't no way he survives this, no? I don't know, man. I mean, shoot, they might Lane Kiffin his ass and just leave him on the tarmac, dude. I don't know. We're going to have to find out. Austin Slaughter saying that he thinks that, he picked up Alec Pierce. By the way, if Alec Pierce is out there, go pick up Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce is absolutely should be on a roster. He's been balling out. But yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. Dylan Fink. First of all, I appreciate you joining the chats. What's on your screensaver right there, bro? What is that? What's your AVI right there, dog? I can't even tell. Somebody's smoking a cigar. Is that LSU? No, I don't know what that is. I don't know. I'm tripping. Dylan Fink. Full PPR, 2 flexes. Alec Pierce against Tennessee. Wicks versus Arizona. Bateman versus Washington. You know what? I just talked about Alec Pierce, but go ahead and give me Dontavian Wicks versus Arizona and Bateman versus Washington. I like Pittman overall because I think with Joe Flacco in there, I think he's going to see a ton of volume overall. So I like the PPR floor in regards to Pittman, but Alec Pierce is a little bit more dicey. He's relying a little bit more on big plays, especially with Josh Downs back. I think both of those guys are going to soak up a lot of targets right now. So I think overall, I'm just bringing this up because Tennessee has given up the fewest fantasy points per game to the wide receiver position. Did y'all know Tennessee is the only defense in the NFL through 5 weeks that has not given up a single touchdown to a wide receiver? Tell me, how is that possible? 5 weeks in, they have not given up. I know they had 1 bye week, so a little bit cheating. But still, 4 weeks in that you haven't given up a single touchdown to a wide receiver. I do think that ends, but I don't think that ends with Alec Pierce. I think that ends potentially with Josh Downs or Michael Pittman this week, man. I don't know. I'm gassed up for another week of Joe Flacco. I am of the mindset that I think Indianapolis is actually doing Anthony Richardson a disservice by trying to stick him out there. Let him take... He had an injury red, if we're talking college terms, he had an injury red shirt last year, right? An injury red shirt last year. Let him have an actual red shirt this year where he learns under a solid veteran in Joe Flacco. I think he'll just get a lot more out of that. I think he would get a lot more out of that, man. Crazy stuff. Caleb Williams, 4 touchdowns today, by the way. How do you, I don't know. People want to hate because he's got the nails and everything. But I mean, the growth curve from week 1 to week 6 now, that's crazy impressive, man. That's crazy impressive. So yeah, overall, been impressed with Caleb Williams' growth, which is cool. TR Diaz, by the way, if y'all don't know, y'all need to follow TR Diaz. My dude's in movies. My dude is out here in movies, bro. So we're good. Anyways, TR Diaz, got to pick up a DST. My only drop options are Calvin Ridley or Braylon Allen. What? Oh, what? My guy, that is rough. I guess you got to, I guess I drop Braylon Allen. I mean, Calvin Ridley's a little bit more useful than Braylon Allen, and you're just hoping for an injury before Braylon Allen fully gets activated. I don't know, man. That's tough. I guess I'm leaning towards Braylon Allen, man. If I had to drop one guy, shoot. That's tough though. That is tough. I don't know. We'll see. By the way, You might actually, here's the thing, if you drop him, you might actually get him back, because I don't think Braylon Allen does anything against Buffalo. His running style is more bruising, and you got to be more elusive, I think, with Buffalo. I don't think you could power through. So I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, my 2 credit says I'm playing no DST in that scenario. I hear you, bro. I hear you, man. All right, so we're going back to this one. Beck Norrell, Marvin Harrison Jr. or T. Higgins. Oh, shoot, man. I think I'm still going MHJ right there. I know he's disappointed over the last couple of weeks, man, but yeah. Scott, do I see Scott Fish? Do I see Scott Fish in here checking out the live, bro? That would be awesome. We love Scott Fish. Go check out Scott Fish Bowl and donate to a worthy cause, man, for sure. Yeah, I'm leaning MHJ right there. Beck. Yeah, for sure, 100%. Dak Prescott or Kirk Cousins? CeeDee Lamb pros, man. You got a lot of you must have a lot of rosters, my guy. Dak Prescott or Kirk Cousins? I think I'm going Dak Prescott. A little bit more of a shootout against Detroit. And they're going to lean on him. Again, their run game stinks. Their run game sucks, dude. You know what I mean? Anyways, Beck, I appreciate you liking the live, man. If y'all would, by the way, if you're just joining in, bro, if you guys would like and subscribe, man, that would be great. That would be awesome. I appreciate that. Mauricio Leal, full point PPR, pick 2, MHJ, Deontay, or Bucky. I'm going to go MHJ and Bucky. MHJ and Bucky right there are my 2 in full point PPR. I'm all in on the Winter Soldier, guys. I am all in on the Winter Soldier. I do think that Bucky is a really, really strong play this week. I like Deontay too, guys, but MHJ, I'm going to chase that ceiling. Give me that ceiling against Green Bay. I think Green Bay is going to put up a big number, and they're going to have to chase. So I do like MHJ right there. Michael, I see you. Mooney or Deontay? Mooney or Deontay? Oh, Deontay. Safer floor. I think it gives you pretty good ceiling as well. I know Mooney's been killing it, but overall, I think I just trust Deontay a little bit more. Isaiah, J-Mo, Rashid, Pickens, or Pitts? Well, I got to pick one? Isaiah, I got to pick one of that group? Okay. If I'm picking one, give me J-Mo. Rashid's got Spencer Rattler, which I'm scared of. Pickens isn't even on the goddamn field. Did y'all see? I did a video on this. If you guys want to go check it out on my page, but I have a theory on why George Pickens isn't playing, but he only played 59% of the damn snaps last week. I don't know how you trust a player, and we know this about Arthur Smith, man. Like, he's not going to change. Arthur Smith is a dummy. Like, he's an egomaniacal dummy. That's the worst kind of dummy that you can have, right? Like, somebody who is an idiot but thinks they're smart. Like, that's Arthur Smith. Anyways, so the point that I'm making is George Pickens probably going to play another 65%, 60% of the snaps. Like, that's psychotic behavior. And Pitts is very up and down, but yeah, overall, I think I like J-Mo in a game that I think should be a higher scoring game. Not I think, shoot. I mean, Vegas thinks this game is going to be very high scoring. What's the over under on this game? Let me take this look. Let me take a look right here. Detroit, Dallas. Supposed to be 52.5. Highest scoring game of the weekend. Yeah, you want to chase those pieces, man. So go ahead and give me J-Mo right there, which is, again, another reason why I like Dak too. Their run game stinks. Should be a high scoring game. I think their passing assets get it done. So yeah, I know a lot of people are intrigued by Rico Dowdle too, and I am too. I like Rico Dowdle. But yeah, it's just the run game is bad. It's bad. And yeah, man, like when we're talking about Dowdle or Trey Sermon, dude, like just give me the safety floor with Trey Sermon. Okay. I could get burned on that. Totally. I'm going to full disclosure. I could get totally burned. Rico Dowdle could absolutely score 2 touchdowns because it's supposed to be a high scoring game, but overall, I'm not trusting it, man. Overall, I'm not trusting it. So let's go. Yeah. Pitts or Tucker? Go ahead and give me Tucker, Isaiah. Again, he's going to walk into huge volume share with Jacoby Myers and Devontae Adams out, but Aiden O'Connell's throwing the ball, so that makes it a little bit dicier. But I'll take Tucker. I'll take Tucker in that volume, and they have designed plays. They've designed some plays for Trey Tucker too. They designed touches for him out of the backfield. Okay. Dylan Fink, Downs and Pittman starting too. Hurts. Yeah. I hear you, bro. Did I miss a question in here? Yeah, I did. Jay Brendan, who's been a fan, and I appreciate the support always, man. Pittman, Deontay Johnson, and ASRB start too. Well, of course we're playing Amon-Ra St. Brown, 100% for sure. And it just, to me, it depends on how much are you fading that injury. I've got Pittman and Deontay Johnson ranked very similarly, so I really can't go to the rankings on this one, but I do think that Deontay Johnson gives you a little bit more safety, And it really depends on if you honestly think that the Pittman injury is real or not. And I'm not sure it's real. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, but Michael Pittman can't take a can of spinach like Popeye and just pop up. Like, that doesn't make sense. You can't go from a potential IR stint to then all of a sudden being a full participant in practice. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense, man. Anyways, that's where we're at. Okay, so we got about 20 minutes to go, guys, before we hit the game. So again, if you guys got some questions, man, throw them into the chats for sure. Isaiah, I appreciate the follow, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, Dylan, Dallas Goedert or Tucker Kraft? Tucker Kraft, 100%. No, actually, I take that back. Shoot, not 100%. Damn. I think I actually have Dallas Goedert ranked as my tight end 1 this week, guys. Holy hell. Do I? And I like Tucker Kraft too. I'm not going to lie. But let me go look at my rankings. Oh, damn. I have Dallas Goedert ranked as my tight end 2. Tight end 2. Tucker Kraft is my tight end 5. Damn. Oh, what a conundrum. I think that Philadelphia's passing attack does go a little bit. And that's why I've got him ranked a little bit higher. And overall competition for targets in Green Bay is a little bit murkier, right? You've got all those wide receivers. Christian Watson is back. I know Luke Musgrave went on IR, so that I upped Tucker Kraft's projected target share. He is averaging right now 4.4 targets per game throughout the season. I upped that up to 6.3, just based off of the matchups, estimated point totals. By the way, that's how I get to my projections, guys. I'm not just pulling this out of thin air. It's based on what you've done, and then the matchup, and then a little secret sauce. Like, I'll throw in a little extra matchup bonuses, or I'll throw in a little something in regards to how I feel about a player. And how I think they're going to perform, right? So, I've upped Tucker Kraft's projected volume, and he is looking at a median target total of 6.3, but Dallas Goedert is looking at a median target total of 7.9. So, I like Dallas Goedert. I've got Dallas Goedert ranked a little bit higher, but man, that's a tough one. Hayden, I appreciate the like on the live, bro. Thank you. But yeah, that's really tough for me, but I guess I lean Dallas Goedert right there, dude. Oy, that's a tough one. By the way, if you guys would like and subscribe, would appreciate y'all. And again, I go through my sleeper list and my starts and sits on my podcast on the website. So if you want to check out the website, you can have full rankings and projections on the website, sleeperkingfootball.com. Link in the bio. But on the podcast side, I'm really trying to grow my podcast numbers, boys. So if y'all want to hook me up and find the Sleeper King Football podcast, shoot, I don't care if you listen to it. Can you just subscribe and hook a brother up? These are short form podcasts, 15 to 20 minutes. If you don't want to listen to an hour-long fantasy football podcast, I got you, my boys. Boys, I got you. 15 to 20 minutes each and every episode. We're in and we're out. We're in and we're out. Okay. Fayez, Bucky or Tank Dell? Bucky. I freaking love Bucky. I don't know what to tell you. First of all, can I do one of these? Because I was talking about and hyping up Bucky this offseason? Go find listen, I got receipts. I done got the receipts. I did a video on Bucky the Winter Soldier Irving. Clayton, did I skipped your question, bro? Hey, throw it into the chat again, Clayton. I'll get to you, man. 100%. I will get to you, my guy. Fadon, what's up? Would you start Slayton over Deontay? Yes. I would. You also have Wandale and need upsides, and Mason ETN put me in a hole. Dude, the ETN thing, just straight dagger in the heart, dude. Hold on. Fadon, I'm gonna put a pin on your question because my dude Clayton just jumped in here. Connor or Mooney at the flex? James Conner? Oh, we're playing James Conner now. James Conner's been good. Yeah, you haven't been happy with James Conner? What's going on here? He's taking on a rushing defense in the Green Bay Packers that they traditionally struggle. Against defending the run. So yeah, no, go ahead and give me James Conner. First of all, better floor, better upside. You know, Jonathan Gannon is determined to establish the run. They have the 7th lowest rush rate over expected, right? So it doesn't matter what the situation is. They're going to try to run the rock. They love running the rock there in Arizona. They love it. And they love giving it to James Conner. They don't like giving it to Trey Benson for some reason. I don't know why. You spent a goddamn 3rd-round pick on Trey Benson, but you're not going to give Trey. Okay. All right. I guess. Sure. Whatever. Yeah, man. Anyways, but yeah, no, I love James Conner. And don't get me wrong. I know Mooney's popped off, but if we're just talking about floor ceiling, James Conner all day long. Good luck to you, Clayton. I appreciate that, man. So yeah, let's go. All right, Fadon, back to your question, man. Sorry. Okay, because I asked Clayton to throw it in. He threw it in, so I got to get to that one. All right. Anyways, all right, let's go. Fadon, would I start Slayton over Deontay in full PPR? You also have Wandale. If you're playing Wandale, I feel a little wonky about playing Wandale and Slayton together. So in that way, but can I put it to you this way? I almost would rather play Slayton over Wandale and play Slayton and Deontay. But to your particular roster, if you want to play Wandale, which is totally fine, he's been getting so much PPR work. It's all good. I don't have a problem with that at all. But if you want to play Wandale, it's really hard to also play Slayton. So in the context of your roster, give me Wandale and Deontay Johnson. That would be my thought overall. All right. Hunty, Baker, Kirk, or Goff? I like Goff this week. I'm pretty sure I've got Goff pretty high in my weekly rankings. I'd be surprised if I don't. And if I don't, there's a reason why. But yeah, I've got, let's see here. I've got Goff. And you said Goff, Kirk, or Baker, right? And so for me, I got Goff as a top 10 quarterback this week. Dude, a little bit of a surprise, guys, but I've got Daniel Jones as my quarterback 9. I know that's a big-time surprise. But by the way, I did have Caleb Williams as my quarterback 5, higher than every analyst out there, period. I had Caleb Williams as my quarterback 5, higher than everybody. And I love the matchup against Jacksonville, and obviously he came through 4 touchdowns today. He went absolutely crazy. Diego Ramirez, I appreciate you liking the live, bro. Anyone who's, obviously chipped in and thrown comments in and engaged and done all that stuff, man, I appreciate y'all jumping in into the live. Manuel Delgado, what's up, dude? I appreciate you jumping in there too, man. I appreciate y'all. All right, so yeah, I got Jared Goff as a top 10 guy. I like Jared Goff. Again, that Detroit-Dallas game is supposed to be super high scoring, which means you could run into a lot of touchdowns here overall. So yeah, go ahead and give me Jared Goff in that scenario. All right, Jay Brendan, Pittman or Bucky? I'm still going Bucky, guys. I'm going Bucky. Rob Royds, the podcast is a must follow. Yeah, hey, listen, the podcast, man, I'm telling you guys, the podcast, it's 15 to 20 minutes. You get all the information you need on, if you go for your walk, you're good. If you go for your walk, you're good. You're straight. Primo, you're good. Anyways, let's get to some of these other questions. Manuel Delgado, is it time to bench Ayuk every week? Shoot. No, it's not. It's not. I mean, this one hurt. This one did hurt a little bit. I thought the matchup looked pretty good overall too. But nah, man, it's not time to bench him, dude. We're not benching Ayuk quite yet. Not yet. Nah. Better days will be ahead. People are questioning the effort. I don't see that. I don't see that. When you go back and watch the film, I don't see that. I don't see Ayuk dogging it. I don't. So yeah. All right, Alejandro Silva. Texans or Ravens defense? Well, the Ravens are supposed to be in a little bit of a shootout today against Washington, so I'm not totally liking that. I think I'd take Houston right there. Yeah, go ahead and give me Houston. I like Houston defense for sure, 100%. Dynasty Dorks jumping into the live. I appreciate that. What's up, Dynasty Dorks? I love you guys' content. Love you guys' content. Love it. Pick 2. By the way, if you guys like Dynasty, content, go follow Dynasty Dorks for sure. Jackson, Flacco or Drakey May? We going Drake? I don't know. Where are we going? We going Kendrick? We going Kendrick or Drake? Where are we going? Joe Flacco or Drake May? We're going Joe Flacco, guys. Come on, dude. Drake May is, the offense is not good. By the way, if y'all need a super secret sleeper, man, like a secret sleeper that they don't want you to know about, Pop Douglas. Again, I get the moniker I call myself the sleeper king for calls like this. I like Pop Douglas this week, guys. I think Pop Douglas might pop off, if you will. Pun fully intended, all right? So yeah, let's go. Austin Slaughter, Hopkins or Spears, full point PPR in the flex. Oh, we're going Nuke Hopkins. For sure, 100%. I love Nuke Hopkins. Tyjae Spears is a sleeper for me, but he's not ahead of Nuke Hopkins. Come on now. Nuke Hopkins is we're throwing him out there. He's got an awesome matchup. You can't ask for a better matchup, not against the Indianapolis Colts. Shoot, man. I think Nuke Hopkins could go crazy. Nuke Hopkins could go absolutely mad wild this week. Where do I have Hopkins, man? I probably have him ranked too low. I do. I've got Hopkins ranked too low. This is not smart rankings from your boy. I've got him as my wide receiver 49. That's not smart. That's not smart at all. Shoot, he needs to be way higher. He's at least a top 30 wide receiver for me. I don't know why I have him this low. This is dumb as hell. What the hell am I doing out here, bro? Oh man, what am I doing out here? This is silly. Yeah, no. Go ahead and give me DeAndre Hopkins. I think he scores a touchdown this week. Shoot, I hate when that happens. But again, there's 200 players I got to rank each and every week. It's hard to see everybody, man. Hard to see everybody. But shoot, that does piss me off because I do like Nuke Hopkins a lot this week. Damn. All right, I messed up, y'all. Anyways, if you guys want to see my full rankings and projections, obviously go to the website, sleeperkingfootball.com. Which, by the way, if you guys subscribe, this is why these Q&As are so important. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you guys ask me questions and I realize like, oh shoot, he's probably a little lower than I need him to be. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there you go. Anyways, whatever, we're there. I got a pick 2 on this side. Hold up. Pick 2. Chase Brown, Antonio Gibson, Deontay Johnson, or Mooney. Man, y'all love Mooney, huh? Y'all love Mooney. I'm just not big on Mooney. He's been really good for Atlanta. And by the way, he is a player that has proven it too. He's got 1,000-yard season his rookie season, right? So like he can play. All right, but if I'm picking 2, I will pick Deontay Johnson. Shoot, man. I might chase that Chase Brown upside right there and go Deontay and Chase Brown. But I do think that if you're playing full point PPR, give me Deontay Johnson and Mooney for the floor. I like Gibson this week too. This is a really hard question. I'm not going to lie to you, man. I do like Deontay. I think you definitely play Deontay. Shoot. Man. And then I think I'm leaning towards Chase Brown right there. I'm leaning towards Chase Brown. Pretty decent matchup against the Giants, obviously. So we'll go. James Cook, Eckler, or Brown. My guy, you gotta throw names out there, bro. Like, I'm looking at Brown, I'm thinking, like, you're not talking about AJ Brown, are you? Are you? I'm confused, man. If it's AJ Brown, we're playing AJ Brown. I don't give a crap. I don't give a shit. I don't give, in the words of The Rock, I don't give 2 drops of monkey piss, dog. Chase Brown. See, This is why you guys need to use full names. Like, y'all got me tripping out here. What are you talking about? I'm Brown, AJ Brown, Chase Brown. This is like, yeah, should I play, and I love the Devontae question. Should I play Devontae? And there's like 17 Devontaes in the league. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Harry, thank you so much for that gift, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's dope. Thank you. You're a real one for that one, for sure. All right. We got what, 10 minutes to go? 7 minutes to go? My God. It's really coming down now. Aiden Gallegos, Co knows, Sam Laporta at Dallas or Kyle Pitts at Carolina. Give me Sam Laporta all day long. I am going with Sam Laporta. High scoring game. Sam Laporta is going to get after it. By the way, I know that Sam Laporta has been off to a slow start, but it's all good, man. He'll bounce back. He'll be good. Yeah, high scoring game. Go ahead and give me Sam Laporta all day long. I'm not that one's not even close for me. Thomas Leos, Kyler in the rain, Ron versus the Bills or Joe Flacco. I still think it's Kyler. I think Kyler has, first of all, the rushing floor for Kyler is better. And yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit of a higher scoring game. I think Green Bay puts together a big score, and I think that Kyler and the Arizona Cardinals, I think they got to chase. So I like Kyler over Aaron Rodgers. I don't like Aaron Rodgers. Not against the Bills. Don't like that one at all. And Joe Flacco, I am intrigued by, but it's a really tough matchup against Tennessee. So yeah, Landon, start Kirk or Kyler? I think I'm starting Kirk there. Let me go to my quarterback rankings, guys. This one's a close one, I think. Kirk Cousins I have as my quarterback 12, and Kyler Murray I have as my quarterback 15. So they're very close. This is almost indistinguishable when we're talking about it, but I do have Kirk with a slightly higher ceiling than I've got Kirk with a slightly higher ceiling than Kyler Murray. Their median projections are super similar, 16.4 versus 16.1, but on the high side, Kirk Cousins 21 versus 19 for Kyler Murray. That's the other thing about my rankings, guys. All my subscribers who are in, they all know this, but I'm one of the only, if not the only, analyst out there going to give you a low, medium, high projection for all of these players. So it's literally triple the work, but I don't care. It's all good because when I look at rankings, I get annoyed when I see projections. I'm like, yeah, but that's not really what we're looking at. You know, sometimes I want to know what a guy's upside is, right? And if that's the case, I've got upside projections on my site as well, sleeperkingfootball.com. So yeah, man, Landon, I appreciate the follow, bro. Thank you so much. So yeah, if you guys would like and subscribe, man, that would help me tremendously. If y'all would help the page grow a little bit and do all those things, man. So yeah, Harry, dude, thank you for liking the live, man. You guys are the best, dude. You guys are the best. Sick Nosa, I appreciate you following me. All right, what do we got? Antonio Gibson or Chase Brown? This one's so close, guys. This one is insanely close. I might have to go to the rankings on this one. I'm leaning Antonio Gibson there, but hold on. Antonio Gibson, I've got ranked as my RB34. Chase Brown is up here as my RB20. So, okay, I was leaning Antonio Gibson there. I think it's because of the injury that I'm a little bit worried. But I'll go ahead and take Chase Brown right here against the Giants. The Giants are a much better matchup overall than Antonio Gibson versus Houston. So give me Chase Brown against the Giants. Give me Chase Brown. All right, good luck, man. These are one of those things where it's like the quad injury that he picked up midweek has me feeling a little unclear and uncertain in regards to that one, but overall, I think Chase Brown would go ahead and take that, man. Let's go. Lcast, Zay Flowers or Breece Hall? We're playing Breece. Listen, I love Zay Flowers today too, by the way. I have him ranked way higher than almost everybody. But I'm not sitting Breece for no reason. Don't care. Don't care about the matchup. Nope. I know Buffalo's tough. Nope. Don't care. Give me Brees Hall. Christian Watson or Wicks for Harry. Christian Watson or Wicks? I'm still going Wicks. Screw it. M. Balaron, Cooper, Najee, or Dowdle at the flex. Go ahead and give me Amari Cooper. Let's just run through a bunch of these now. Case, Flacco, or Daniel Jones? Daniel Jones. I like DJ a lot this week. I've got him ranked in inside my top 10, which is, I know, crazy, but I'm going to go with it. This is why you come to the Sleeper King, for bold takes. All right, Joseph, Amari over Smitty or Reed? No, absolutely not. Yeah, no, we're good. Zin, Mixon or Hubbard? Give me Mixon right there. I'm going to go to the YouTube side here. We got 2 minutes here. Let's see. Austin Slaughter, Jair Alexander playing today too. Yeah, okay, got you. Yep. Thomas Leos, you need one and a flex. Shaheed, Judy, Madison, Jalen Warren or Sutton. You need one and a flex. You need one wide receiver and a flex. Give me, oh my God. Give me Shaheed. No, give me Sutton and I guess Madison. God dang it. Give me Sutton and Madison right there. Thomas Leos. Good luck, dude. I don't know. That's a tough one. Kronk. Whatever. Goff or Dak. I'm pretty sure I got them ranked right next to each other, man. I don't think you go wrong with either one, but I'll go ahead and I'll take Goff right there. I'll take Goff. Calvin, Likely or Bateman in the flex? Bateman. Give me Bateman. Let's chase that upside with Bateman. Thoughts on Jake Ferguson? I love Jake Ferguson. First of all, if y'all have been following me for any number of years, I've been talking about Jake Ferguson his rookie season. I'm like, I watched this guy play, and I'm like, this guy's good. They need to get this guy on the field. I was so happy, and I was literally the only guy. It was like, oh, they got rid of Dalton Schultz. And everyone's like, oh, I can't believe Dallas got rid of Dalton. I'm like, yeah, yes, I can believe they got rid of Dalton Schultz because, dude, Jake Ferguson is just a straight-up better player than Dalton Schultz, period. So yeah, no. Romeo Peralta, I appreciate you jumping on the live and liking the live. Thoughts on Jake Ferguson? Yeah, I love Jake Ferguson. Jake Ferguson's a legitimate player. Like he can play. So yeah, we're good. All right, man, we're at 10 o'clock. Woo! Oh man, I can't believe we're here. If y'all haven't already, please like and subscribe, man. That would be great. I appreciate you guys, man. Anyways, we got to go. We got games coming up, baby. Let's go. I hope everyone scores as many fantasy points as they need to go win your championship, go win your matchups this week. Let's go. Let's go get these dubs. And by the way, go follow me for more fantasy football content. Follow me for more sleepers, okay? Sleeper King Football Podcast and the sleeperkingfootball.com. All right. Let's go. Let's go. It's week 6. Let's freaking go. All right, man. Good luck, everybody. We'll see you guys.